Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Solution of oblique triangle. Case 2. When measures of two sides and their included angle are given, in this case we can use any one of the following methods. First law of cosine and then law of sines, or second, first law of tangents and then law of sines. Half angle formula: the sine of half the angle in terms of the sides in any triangle ABC, sine alpha by 2 is always equals to small s into s minus b into s minus c over bc under root. Similarly, sine beta by 2 has this formula and sine gamma by 2 has this formula, and this is equal to this, where 2s is equal to s plus 2s is equal to a plus b plus c, and b, the cosine of half the angle in terms of the sides in any triangle ABC. Cos alpha by 2 is equal to s into s minus a over bc under root. Similarly, cos beta by 2 and cos gamma by 2, where 2s is equal to a plus b plus c. The tangents of the half the angle in terms of the sides in any triangle ABC, tan alpha by 2 is equal to s minus b into s minus c over s into s minus a under root. Similarly, tan beta by 2 is tan gamma by 2, where 2s is equal to a plus b plus c, or we can write it as s is equal to a plus b plus c over 2. Now exercise 12.5, its first question is solve the triangle ABC in which side B is equal to 45, side C is equal to 34 and alpha is equal to 52 degree. Using law of cosines, we have a square is equal to b square plus c square minus 2bc into cos of alpha. By putting the values of b and c and alpha in this expression, we can get side A, that is equals to 36.04. Using law of sines, because we have to find still angle beta, angle gamma. When we have used this law of sines, according to this question, we have information, we have values of side A, alpha angle, side B, but we have to find sine of beta, means we have to find the angle beta. By cross multiplication, we can write this expression in this form: sine beta is equal to b into sine alpha over a. After putting the values of side B, side A and angle alpha, we get beta is equal to 80 degree, because sine beta is equal to 0.984 and beta is equal to sine inverse. We will take this sine from left hand side to right hand side and it will convert in sine inverse. So beta angle is equal to 80 degree, and if we have found angle alpha and angle beta, then we can easily find angle gamma by using this information: alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 180 degree. Now by putting values of alpha and beta, we can get gamma is equal to this one, and so three elements are given in three elements of triangle are given in this question, and three elements we have found, so we have solved the triangle. Next, question number 3. Here information is A side given, B side given, and gamma 60 degree. We can write because alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 180 degree, we can write alpha plus beta is equal to 180 degree minus gamma. And when we put gamma is equal to 60 degrees, so alpha plus beta is equal to 120 degree. Now using the law of tangent, as we know, tangent alpha minus beta by 2 over tangent alpha plus beta by 2 is equal to a minus b over a plus b. We have information of side A, side B. So we write it on right hand side. After simplifying, we get this thing. And we also have information of alpha plus beta, that is equal to 120 degree. So 120 degree divided by 2, 60 degree, tan 60 is equal to under root 3. Now we can write it in this form. Now alpha minus beta by 2 is equal to tan inverse minus 1, that is equals to minus 45 degree, and when we multiply this by 2, we get minus 90 degree. When we have information alpha minus beta and alpha plus beta, it means we can get the value of alpha and beta by solving these two equations. Equation number 1 and equation number 2. This equation number 2, we can easily find alpha and beta. Now we are using law of sine because we have to find side C. A side is given, and we have also information of alpha and gamma, so we can easily find side C by using law of sines, and it means this is the information of remaining 3 elements of the triangle.